I've got many requests asking to update this pagination one with a list of numbers. So what I'm going to do today is convert this page 1 of 10 pages to a list of numbers down here, so that it will display all the number of pages between these arrows. So let's start. I'm going to create a copy of this page. So, I'm going to clone from this page. So if I preview this now, this is what we have. How I built this is it is in another video, but we are going to change this part. All right, let's get into here, and from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal this in the elementary. All right, so this is the fastest way I'm going to do to save time. So I'm going to just drag this and put it in here, and I don't want any of this. I'm going to clear them all. For now, I'm just going to add one. And from here, I'll group this in a row container. All right. So I don't mind this. And next, I'm going to replace this container by a repeating group. Cool. All right. And this repeating group is going to be just one row. It will have multiple columns. It should be around 40 px. And the type of this is going to be a number. All right, so now we have to put a list of numbers here, since the type of this repeating group is number and the data source should be a list of numbers. So what I'm going to do is I have already installed this JavaScript toolbox plugin, which will give you this list of numbers element. I'll show you the plugin. So this is the plugin I use here. So as you can see, it gives you a list of numbers, which is dynamic. I'm going to put this in here. There are methods you can totally do this without this plugin, but for the ease of use, I'm going to get the list of numbers from this. There's no need, like you can keep this anywhere, just for the ease here. I'm going to keep it here. So the start number in here is the first page of your repeating group, which is always going to be 1. So I'm not going to specify that dynamically. I'm just going to type 1 here. And the length of the repeating group is going to be the length of your repeating group, which is the last page of your repeating group. So repeating group, not this is not that. I can't remember the repeating. Okay, RG sample data. Okay. So it is going to be this is the RG sample data repeating group. So that RG sample data's list of sample users results get sample data count divided by 10. In the last video, I mentioned why it is by 10, because the number of rows in this RG repeating group is 10. If it is 20, you have to divide this by 20 and you have to get to the ceiling. This is the number of pages in your repeating group. So that's the length of the list, and the increment is going to be 1. All right, we are all good, and let's get to this newly added repeating group. And here, as the data source, we are going to set this list of numbers as list. Cool. And I'm going to make some alignment changes here. So this would be fit with the content, and I want it to be fully centered. All good there. For the appearance purposes, I'm going to remove this dash, and going to this text, I'll make it center aligned. It is fit to get it all good. And this text, now I'm going to change it to current sales number. Okay, so this is the old one, so I'm going to change this. Yeah, perfect. So this should give us an early preview where we are now. Okay, there it is. Now you have all the page numbers down here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add a conditional here. current sales number is RG sample data page number. I'm going to make the font weight 900, 800. Let's see. Okay, it is in bold now. If I change the page number, if I change the page, it keeps on changing. Now what I'm going to do next is, upon click on this text, I want it to take to the exact page there. So what I'm going to do is select element actions, go to page, and choose the repeating group here, the sample data, and the page number is going to be current sales number. Here we go. All right, now if I click on page number 7, it's going to change it to that 15. So okay, all good. All right, so that's it. I hope this video is helpful to you all. I'll see you in another bubble quick tutorial. Thank you guys.